Joe, Beer Master, the Car Master. Today I'm going to show you how to remove the airbag on a 15 Hyundai Sonata. This goes for multiple years. And what I'm going to do is change the switch here. Right there, it's the washer switch and the light switch. First thing you want to do, it's very important, is disconnect the battery. Anytime dealing with airbags, you disconnect the battery and refer to the manufacturer's instructions. First thing you want to do is put the key in the ignition so you can turn the wheel. And if you look carefully, there's a little slot. See that slot in there? Let's see that. There's a slot right there. Now there's other holes, but we want to get that slot. You want to stick a screwdriver in like this, something pointy, flat, and you slide it in there, but do it on an angle and push. And as you push this, the airbag starts coming out. See that? Now that's the first one. We're going to turn it now. Go to the next one. The next one is a hole right here. We're going to stick that in there. And it popped out more, see? There's going to be another one. And if we can't get it, we have to rotate it back around. And there is one just like the other side. The first one right here. Push it in on an angle. And there you go. The airbag comes out. Now we're going to disconnect these safety clips and the wires here. And once these are disconnected, the airbag is good to go. But to replace the switch here, we're going to take the steering nut out and disconnect these clips here, the clock spring, and replace that. All right, so now we're going to take these out, and basically you got to pull up these orange areas. You got to use a very thin screwdriver. This one's maybe not thin enough, but you pull that up. And once that's up, you pull up. Work it around carefully. All right, see how that came out? We're going to do the other one. Get that center clip out. And just work this out evenly. Go around it evenly. Take your time. And we got just a little clip here. It's kind of neat. Pull that out, and there's your airbag right there. You want to be careful. Don't touch that because actually static electricity could set it off. And to put it back in, you just do it reverse. And I'm not sure if you have to reset the airbag system on this or not. But I'll find out when I put it back in. Some are self-resetting. All right. So now we're going to take the steering wheel off, and there's a bolt here. I'm going to get the size, and we're going to take that off. I'm going to take the key out and lock that steering wheel in position. Once I get the key out, we're going to take that bolt out. All right. All right. So I have a 13/16 socket, which is similar to a 21mm metric. And now the steering wheel is locked. Pull down and loosen it. Easier said than done, believe me. Very difficult. All right, stop. And they really put these steering wheels on tight. It's got an eccentric in there. You can't, and just pull it straight out. Pull these little wires out here. So we're halfway there, as Bon Jovi says. Oh, what is it holding up? All right, you can stop there. Now we're going to take the column cover off. There's a little Phillips screw here. You either need a Phillips or I believe a 7mm. Alright, our light went out. Alright, so there's 2 screws in here. We're going to get them. The upper one's already released. This will release the bottom one between the bottom screw and these 2 screws. It's pretty simple, really. See, somebody's been in here before because there's a different screw there. So this was a recovered theft at one point. And I think that's why the switch isn't working. But we will find out once we replace the switch. We'll find out if something's not connected properly. All right. Just put a little pressure. All right. Slide that out. Lift the top out. All we got to do is take the clock spring and the switch out. So, we're going to look at this. Loose. Go over here. All right. Now that's loose. Just flip that down. Now, if you look in here straight, there's 2 screws, one in there, Phillips, and one in here. We're going to take that out. And once we get them out, might want to use a longer screwdriver than what I have. We're going to slide it off and unplug the wires from the back. And then we'll start reassembling everything. The whole time for this job should be about a half hour tops, if you know what you're doing. All right, turn it off. All right, so we got one screw out, one's still in there, but it's loose. Pull it straight out, slide it off of here. And the last thing to do is to disconnect this here. And just push that in and pull, and that's out. Now we're going to start the reassembly process with the new one. Basically, I'm going to reverse exactly what we did. We're going to plug that one in here, put it back on, and reverse the whole process and put it together. Everything should be fine. So, Joe Beermaster, I hope this helped. Please subscribe, share this with a friend, and please comment if you'd like. This is the first one I've done. I've worked on columns before, but this is the first switch that I've replaced of this model car, so it's a little bit of a learning experience too, but it's very simple. It's basically first in, first out type thing. Just reverse engineering, okay? So anybody can do this in a half hour. Make sure you follow safety precautions and follow manufacturer instructions. Take care.